Since I know that the Jeromes come to the channel for the hard-hitting Minnesota Vikings news, members of the Vikings defense went to Manny's Steakhouse last night. It's good times, man. Celebrating Ty Smith's birthday. Happy belated birthday. And it's really cool to see because maybe in this new age of social media, maybe fans are just seeing it more and more, but it does seem like there has been a shift versus previous off seasons where the team is getting together a lot more. There's a lot more team bonding. They're going to a lot of games together, and maybe this happened in previous years and we just didn't see it because of lack of social media. But I think that there really is a cohesiveness, and that is important because yes, it is a business and a profession and blah blah blah. It is a job, but you seem to work a lot better when you like your coworkers and just getting to know them and having some camaraderie built up. It's fantastic. And also, Zadarius Smith seems to be spearheading a lot of this stuff. He's been the one organizing dinners and going to games and stuff. So I really love that he's coming to work. It'd be very easy. You have a free agent interloper, maybe on a one-year deal. Well, his contract basically is a one-year deal. The rest of the deal is toilet paper. Coming from a division rival, and you could be like, some of the team could be standoffish, except I feel like they've really accepted him. And frankly, with the new regime, it wouldn't shock me at all if Zadarius Smith comes in and is the first-year team captain. That would be pretty damn awesome. But, yeah, they're at Manny's Steakhouse, which is the finest establishment in the Twin Cities. So, yeah, they're getting the spiel. I love the spiel, man. Our boy Miyagi is a waiter at Manny's, and we have him do the spiel once where we talk about the bludgeon of beef, talk about the live Maine lobsters and all that stuff. Also, I love the coats. Is that taupe? Is that a taupe coat? It's good, man. Then all the sides. We'll break down the menu here in a second. But man, I mean, it's such a treat, and it is really fun for me. I think I've been to Manny's couple dozen times where it's expensive, but I mean it's certainly worth it, man. It is, because that's the whole thing where a lot of high-end steakhouses, obviously you're going to be paying through the nose, but there's going to be worth it. And plus it's always an event. It's something that you look forward to. It's something that you remember. Like you don't remember dinner at IHOP, right? But Manny's, you absolutely do. All right, next. All right, so this is from Cameron Tiny Dancer. So on the right, you have Ty Smith. Happy birthday, and it is fun. I've never gotten the birthday dessert, but it is cool. Like I've seen other people get it, and it's like they get the drizzle all on top for shizzle because it really is dinner and a show. It is. And it looks like Cam's got the looks like the veal chops, because if those are lamb chops, that's not a lamb anymore. That's a full grown ass sheep. But yeah, chops are fantastic, man. Let's see here. All right, so going through the menu. So if you've never been to Manny's, if you're from out of state, hell, even if you have been to Manny's before. So just breaking down the menu here. Recommendations: shrimp cocktail is amazing. The oysters Rockefeller is really good. Raw oysters are fantastic, and I'm sure that they're flown in daily. But I don't know. I always have issue having oysters where you're not near the ocean. Unless you're in Vegas, I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird that way, but oysters Rockefeller where they're cooked, I don't know, man. The Scallops Benedict is also phenomenal. So I dated a girl whose brother was a line cook at Manny's, and I stole the hollandaise sauce recipe. Oh man, it's like all the butter, all the lemon, all the egg yolk. It's fantastic, and that's something that you do have to make a la menu, because you don't want to make you can't really make a batch of hollandaise and just have it sit like for a couple hours at room temperature, because you're just asking for food poisoning at that stage. So the fact that they're making it fresh all the time just makes that really, really good. Also, obviously the roasted bone marrow, where it's like beef butter. It comes out, the whole cut bone from like the thigh bone and stuff. It's just like put that in a little toast, and baby, you got a stew going. Next. All right, so the steaks. Obviously, you're going to a steakhouse for the steaks. Now, the Seafood Tower, they're great, but you need to have people who like seafood, because I made the mistake before. It was actually a company Christmas party where I ordered one, and no one else likes seafood except for me. And that's not like something that you take home and just like, okay, having oysters the next day. It's not good, man. But the steaks. So for me, So I'm a barbarian. I always go for the bludgeon of beef. I've had the double porterhouse before, which is fantastic. So if you're gonna go big or go home. But I do know that the New York strip is good. The porterhouse is obviously good, but the double porterhouse, where it's like we have the meats, right, and also the bludgeon of beef. So that's what the waiter was holding up in this left picture. I think it's like 50 ounces, and which includes the bone. So you do have to factor that in when you're ordering steaks, if it's bone in or bone out. So try and calculate the price with that. But it's just it's just like it is a bludgeon. It's like an old medieval mace made of meat. It's just great, man. Plus, even though it's a nice establishment, they absolutely do not mind. Well, I don't care if they mind. People may mind, but once you've eaten up all your steak and then you still got the bone and still got a little bit of meat there, just let's get after it, man. Plus, I got dogs, so I always bring the bone home. It's fantastic. It's just good time. So yeah, if you're gonna go to Manny's, go big, absolutely go big there. And then what else? We had one more. Oh, so I hadn't really gotten into like the entree seafood at Manny's. Obviously, we've had the apps, but also the chops. So I've had the lamb chops. We've gotten the lamb chops as an appetizer, which I highly recommend, by the way. If you have a group of very carnivorous people, order the lamb chops or veal chops as an appetizer, and then just get after it that way. It's good times. Also, the burger is really good, but I mean, you're going for the steak. We have the meats. It's all about the beef, man. There you go. But like we said, this is basically just an excuse for us to talk about meat. It's good times, man. And also sing the praises of Manny Steakhouse, the finest establishment in the great state of Minnesota. But it is fantastic to see the Vikings just really bonding and getting together, because I think that will translate, because there will be a closeness when you get onto the field, and there's a trust factor, there's a communication that is key. So love to see it, man. Absolutely do. Happy belated birthday, Ty Smith. But your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings defense went to Manny Steakhouse. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.